So, welcome to question 5D, okay, in Junior Third 2022 graphics exam. So I'm given the elevation on end view, so elevation, end elevation or end view, and the incomplete axonometric projection of this hand dispenser here. So I've got some of the solid drawn. A 3D graphic of the dispenser is also shown, okay, here. Complete the axonometric projection of the dispenser. So I'm going to do that. Now, step one, okay, understand the object in 3D. In 3D. So, look at our graphic here. I'm going to label these points A, B, C, D. Now, when I look in from elevation here, okay, I'm going to see line AB is a point. So A slash B. I'll see A first and then B. I'll see CD is a point. So C slash D. Now, I'll call that point E. Point E is going to be here. Now, you would think that there's a little gap there between those two going that way. Alright, but there's not, because there is no little space here. That line there doesn't start there, so there's no little gap. What was I going to say next? Now, then if I look at this from end elevation, so I would see B, the lowest point, and D here. So B, D, A, C. How would I know that that's exactly their position of A and B? Well, the heights between elevation and end elevation remain the same. So if I took that distance there, put it there, that's A. And then point E is here. Now, this is my y-axis, this is my x-axis, and this is my z-axis. Okay. The lines are projected down at 30 degrees, okay, in axonometric, in junior cycle. It's isometric projection. So these are all at 30 degrees. So I'm going to project point C and D down, and A and B, which A and B are really already done for us. Down at 30 degrees. Okay, I'll fix that. So D, okay, and C and B. Now, this is going to be point A. When I follow C down and C down there, this is point C. D, this is point D. Okay, and this is point B. So I can join them together. So I'm going to join C to D. Okay. And D to B. And then I'm going to join A to B. And C to D. Right. I'm going to get point E now. I'm going to project E down here. Okay. And then I'm going to project point E from elevation down. Okay, until they intersect. So that's point D. Now, I'm going to join these together. Okay, and that's point E. Now I'm going to call this DEF G. F slash G, F, G. So there's point F, this is point G, and G joins to B. So I'm going to join G to B. So there I have that line drawn there. Now, I'm ready to do this curve here. Okay. Now, I'm going to label these in the curve. So this is going to be point 0 here. And I'm going to have to divide this into 60/30 and then get it over to my end elevation. So I'm going to get a set square here. Now a lot of students struggle on this. Okay, so I'm going to line the set square up with this grey construction line on the sheet. I'm going to slide it down. And then I'm going to get my 60/30 set square, and I'm going to draw lines from the center point that's given there at 30 degrees and 60 degrees. Now you could use your protractor either to do this, or you could use your compass. Right, so 1, 2, and then 3 or E, same thing. Now I'm then going to move it back here, okay, and I'm going to project downwards to get the height. So I'm going to drop 2 down to the base there, and 1 down to the base here as well. And I need to transfer these heights onto this view because it's an elevation and elevation, so the heights remain the same. So I'm going to get the height of 0, and 0 is already done in 3D for us in the axonometric projection. So I'm going to take the height of 0 and I'm going to mark it there. Okay, I'm going to take the height of 1, I'm going to take the height of 2, I'm going to take the height of 3, and notice that it's already done for us. It's there at E. I'm going to label these 0, okay, 1, 2, and then 3. Now I'm going to bring these points down at 30 degrees. So parallel to the x-axis is the key in the answer. So I'm going to bring 2 down. I'm going to bring 2 down parallel to the z-axis from this direction. Now where they intersect is point 2. Now often this can be hard for students to figure out where they intersect. So I always use the set square to help me there to judge the line, and then I put my pencil like this too to follow the line down. Now number 1. So I'm going to take number 1, bring it down, and I'm going to follow number 1 down this way. And this is point number 1, and 0 is already done for us. Okay, you can see that's point 0. Now we're going to freehand sketch these in. Okay, so I'm going to freehand sketch these in. So there's the points there. Now, the inner, okay, surface there, the button on it for the dispenser. The corner of it, H, is here, here, and here's point H, inside it. So it's already brought down there along the z-axis. So I'm going to bring this down here, and where they intersect is point H. Now I'm going to have a vertical line going up from H. So there we go, and then a horizontal line coming from H as well. Or it's not horizontal on the page, it represents a horizontal line in real life when it's assembled. You can see there, little gap. And that's our question complete. Okay, so I'm just going to heavy it in with black pen so you can see better. So, there we go. Thank you. Cheers. Bye bye.